One night, Lal Bahadur Shastri. One night, one death. If the death of a prime minister is still locked away in government files, if a post-mortem was never performed on that body, if the family is still asking questions today, would you really call that a normal death? January 10th, 1966, around 1 a.m. India's second Prime Minister, Lal Bahadur Shastri, is found dead on foreign soil. No bullet holes, no blood, no witnesses, just one official word: heart attack. But was that the whole truth? Or is India's darkest secret hiding behind history's most gentle face? India-Pakistan War and Tashkent context. War between India and Pakistan. Tanks on the borders, fighter jets in the sky, and soldiers on the ground. India was economically weak back then. But the leadership? The leadership was strong. Lal Bahadur Shastri. A man of few words, but decisive action. The world was terrified this war would explode. That's when the Soviet Union stepped in. Tashkent, modern-day Uzbekistan. A freezing cold night in a heated atmosphere. On January 10th, 1966, the Tashkent Agreement is signed between India and Pakistan. A promise of peace, the end of a war. And on that very day, history took a sharp turn. Last hours in Tashkent, after the agreement. Shastriji was exhausted. Endless meetings, constant stress. He returned to his room for the night. The doctors weren't close by. There was security, sure, but not his people. He asked for a glass of milk. He took a few sips, and then, suddenly, terrible pain in his chest. Panic, sweat. His breathing became rapid, and in just a few minutes, a free man, India's Prime Minister, went silent forever. Official version versus questions. The next morning, the world was told Lal Bahadur Shastri died of a heart attack. But that is exactly where the questions begin. No autopsy, no public medical report. His body was immediately flown back to India. When his mortal remains reached Delhi, his family was stunned. There were blue marks on his body, dark spots around his neck and stomach. His wife, Lalita Devi, said it clearly. This does not look like a normal death. If everything was natural, then why was there such a fear of an investigation? Poison theory and silence. Many people suspected poison. Was it mixed in the milk? Or was it a slow-acting toxin designed to kill in minutes? Suspicion fell on a Russian waiter. Names of foreign intelligence agencies were tossed around. But no official investigation ever came to light. The government files remained shut. The questions were buried. Time just moved on, and the death of an honest leader was lost in a silence of politics. Let's know why Shastriji matters. Lal Bahadur Shastri. He wasn't a symbol of power. He was a symbol of service. He gave the slogan, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, and the entire nation stood up as one. He even cut the electricity in his own home simply because the country was facing a shortage. Such a simple prime minister, and Such an extraordinary death. Maybe we will never know what truly happened on that night in Tashkent. But when questions still haunt the death of a prime minister, it isn't just history anymore. It becomes a warning. Lal Bahadur Shastri is still asking India one question today. And death and coal. Is there any national interest that is greater than the truth?